Hey guys, and welcome to the Cow Emporium. As we are based in southern Alberta, Canada, we wanted to show you a World Heritage Site that is near where we live, and it is the Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump. The Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump is located just 15 minutes northwest of the historic town of Fort Macleod. You might know Fort Macleod because it was one of the towns where Ghostbusters Afterlife was filmed. In fact, this clock and the Empress Theater behind it were for sure two places you'll be sure to see in the movie. Now, let's head out to the Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump. And on the way, the beautiful range of Rocky Mountains. And as we come around the corner here, a distant glance at Chief Mountain, Montana. That's how close we are to the border, guys. Now, the Head Smashed In Interpretive Center is built into the side of the hill. It looks really cool. And as we enter the site, we find lots of parking and many signs to explain along the way. Now guys, as we enter the museum, we're just going to give you a brief glimpse at everything because we would sure like you to come and enjoy the site for yourself. The Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump was designated a National Historic Site in 1968, a Provincial Heritage Site in 1979, and a World Heritage Site in 1981. As we entered the building, we were greeted by an elder who invited us to smudge with him and say prayer. He was very kind in explaining the way that he prays and the items that he uses for smudging during his morning prayer.
Stairs are for down, honey.
The stairs are for down. Well, it's only 3 levels.
I know.
We're not at the very top yet.
Get something wrong. It says this way, please.
It does.
Stairs?
Too many stairs for you, Glenn. Oh my God, look at that gopher thing. What is that?
Looking out over this, you might understand now why we call it the prairies, even though in our background we have the beautiful Rocky Mountains. So, a little bit from the head smashed in buffalo jump site itself, some basic Blackfoot history. The Blackfoot were fiercely independent and very successful warriors, controlled a vast region stretching from the North Saskatchewan River in Alberta to Yellowstone River of Montana, and from the Rocky Mountains to the Cypress Hills of the Alberta-Saskatchewan border. It wasn't until the coming of the Northwest Mounted Police in 1874 that Euro-Canadian settlement in the region began. Indeed, until the near extinction of the buffalo in 1881, the Blackfoot pursued their traditional lifeways. Only with the loss of their food supply were they obligated to adapt to the new era. In the spring, the bison moved out onto the plains where the new spring grasses provided forage. The people might not follow immediately for fear of spring snowstorms. During this time, they might have to live on dry food or game animals such as deer. Soon, however, the bands would leave to hunt the buffalo. During this time, each band traveled separately. To the west of us, those short hills that we see are called the Porcupine Hills. And as we walk through the museum, we're awestruck at its history of our area. And with the signing of Treaty Number 7 in 1877 and the demise of the buffalo shortly thereafter, the Blackfoot settled on reserves in southern Alberta. This period was marked by a heroic struggle to adapt to a new way of life. Hand in hand with increased economic diversity based on farming, ranching, and light industry came a revitalization of Plains Indian culture and traditions. And again, I am reading from the Head Smashed In Buffalo site. And if you've gotten this far and didn't realize what this head smashed in buffalo jump was, the buffalo would be ran over the cliff and they would be harvested, and every part of the animal would be used and not wasted. I think it's pretty neat that people are willing to preserve our past. I mean, clearly a lot of this stuff happened long before even our family settled here, which was 1904. Before or after you go through the museum, you're welcome to do a small walk outside to the base of the buffalo jump. I thought it fitting that an eagle would be flying above.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this tour of the Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump in southern Alberta, Canada. When you come up to Alberta this summer, you should definitely stop here. Take care.